Alright guys, welcome to another barneycast. I'm bringing the 5th and ace match between ROOTDestiny and dignitasSeleCT. Now, since this is the ace match, it means whoever wins this will win their team a point and a chance to play in the playoffs of the EG's Masters Cup. If you guys don't know what the EG Masters Cup is, it's basically a team league with teams like Six Jacks, Dignitas, Root, which is now Complexity, and I think Fnatic as well. No Korean teams, but high-level foreign teams, all playing for the grand prize, which I believe is $5,000. But the total pool is worth $10,000, I think. So, second place and third place will also get prizes. Now, these guys are playing on Crevasse, cross positions, which is a pretty large map. Easily accessible natural. And a pretty easy third as well, I believe. Looks like Select is going to bunker in. Now, I think it's pretty interesting that Root decided to choose Destiny as their representative for the Ace Best of 3. And I just say that because he's not their best player, but he is an up-and-coming player, so I think it is actually pretty cool. And look at Select trying to do that little cute microplay, but it fails, and he has to lower the supply depot just to get by. I think that's funny. So basically what Select is doing is preventing any Zergling run-bys or any scouting by doing this. But he also gets his scout out without having to lower the supply depot. But I guess he did lower it anyway because he didn't get the timing right on his SCV. Now Select is going to scout in the wrong direction, as did Destiny the first time. But Destiny does know where Select is now. Marine coming out for Select, and it looks like he's going to go straight into early command center. He is getting his orbital up. And Destiny did go for that 11 pool again, like he's been showing. And should see a command center. Yes, it goes down. Destiny does take the outside expansion. Now, you might be wondering why players would go for this expansion as opposed to this one. And it's because the outside expansion, I believe, has 2 more patches. 3, 6 out here. And 8 out here. And looks like a little lag play. Or a lag problem. And it also has another Vespane geyser. So if you guys watch the GSL at all and watch Artosis and Tasteless Cast, then you've heard Artosis, Roachborn is here. You've heard Artosis call this, people who take this are winners. That's what he says. Because while it is risky, you're playing to win. So you want that extra minerals, you want that extra gas. I think I don't think it's necessarily winners will go for that because you're gonna get this base as well, anyways. But I guess it does make sense in some ways, but I don't necessarily believe that Select is the loser or isn't playing to win because he's taking this base. And it looks like a bunker is going up for Select. Baneling buses are pretty common on Crevasse from what I've seen. But it looks like he's going to be pretty secure with these destructible debris blocking a portion of his ramp. A factory going down for Select. He does have his double gas. Destiny does have 1 gas, and he's continuing to mine off of it. It looks like he's just going to get a bunch of roaches. Which I think is kind of odd because Select did scout it, and Destiny did see the bunker, so maybe playing a little safe. Another command center going up for Select. Gonna play pretty greedy, but he could probably hold it off. And the reason I think that he can hold it off is if he just continues to make mules, SCVs, and marines, he'll be in a really good position. It looks like he's going for a 1-1-1, but it's a little delayed because of these 2 command centers. And it looks like Select does see Destiny's Overlord is going to pick it off. I wonder if Select is going to cancel this command center now that Destiny has seen it. I guess not. So Destiny does know Select is playing more macro. Is going to scout this base. See the saturation going on. And it looks like Select's going to get another free Overlord kill. No tech up here. I don't think Destiny saw the starport. No, he didn't see the starport or the factory, so he could assume this is a barracks. He wouldn't know. Meanwhile, Select doesn't have really any vision besides this forward vision of the map, but Zerg players can only go so many styles early game. Unless they go for fast muta, which no Zerg really does. Select will probably believe he's safe. And it looks like Select is getting Banshee while at the same time getting Siege Tech. Pretty interesting play. Should break out soon after this becomes an orbital. And it looks like Destiny is a little oversaturated. He should look to take that third because he doesn't want to fall behind in bases to a Terran player. Especially if Select does get a bunch of barracks with reactors on. It becomes really hard to stop so many Marines. All the meals going down for Select. I don't think he's scanned yet. And Destiny has a pretty nice army right now. Supply count is even. Income tab shown even for both players. Destiny is making a lot of units right now. I wonder what he's going to do with this. Oh no, it looks like he's just going to get map control. He does see this Banshee. Should make another Queen. No extra Queen is on the way. One Spore Crawler in the main. Another should be coming up. Yeah, 2 more in the expansion. His third is going up, but this Banshee could force a cancel on this third. Looks like Destiny is going to use his Zerglings. Maybe try for run by, but this is pretty well guarded right here. Scouting for the third. Doesn't see it. Should pull back right now. And yeah, it looks like Select is going to establish his third. The Banshee just sitting in the middle. Infestation pit on the way for Destiny. Still making a lot of Zerglings. Ground armor is almost about halfway. No, a little bit more than halfway finished for Destiny. Does see the placement of that Banshee. Should run his Zerglings away just so they don't die. And Destiny should be trying to spread that creep more. No Baneling's Nest for Destiny. Another of his Overlords did just die. I don't know where it was. I guess this Viking that Select made is on patrol. Pathogen Glance is on the way. +2 attack for melee. A couple more of Destiny's Overlords are in position to scout. And it looks like Select is going to set up a position towards the beginning. And he should start moving forward. I don't agree with losing all of his... nice. Actually, what I was going to say is I don't agree with moving all of his tanks like he was doing. Because he didn't have vision of the Zerglings. But actually, he did have this Banshee out scouting around, so that's pretty nice. Infestors are on the way for Destiny. 5 of them. Pathogen... Or... I want to say they're pathogen glands. I'm not 100% sure on the name of the upgrade. I keep on forgetting. But the energy upgrade for the infestors is done. And it looks like Destiny is going to start moving up. I don't know what he's going to do with that. He's going to do Destiny's going to do a Zergling run by. Should take out as many SCVs as he can. 1 tank and nice play by Select, raising those supply depots. We have a engagement in Destiny's Natural. A lot of Marines dying to these infestors. And nice position by these tanks. Should be able to pick this off. And wow, it looks like Destiny 2-pronged attack is able to take it out. But there's nothing here to take out these Banshees. A couple infestors are here, but they're not going to be able to do much. Select does have nice micro. And Select is just going to move that out. Both players do have their thirds up. Destiny should be taking another base. And wow, look at Select's mineral count right now. It looks like he needs to throw down a bunch more barracks to just keep on producing Marines. Maybe throw a couple reactors on these guys. He has been microing a lot, so it's kind of hard for him to keep up with his macro, I guess. All of his buildings are selected on one hockey. I like that. That's how I play as well. Another command center coming up for Select. Wow. And if you notice, Destiny keeps on going in the red just because Select has that one Viking just roaming around, killing as many overlords as he can. It's kind of weird how Destiny's play, he still should get this creep spread, but Destiny's play is more tyranny than Select's play. Select has been using his micro, getting expansions where he can, and just building a lot of tech structures. And it's weird that Select is going to have his 4th up before Destiny. Viking here just to scout out. And it looks like another move in by Select. Income tab right now favoring Select heavily. Army count is kind of even. Nice fungals, killing a lot of Marines. But he needs to move these infestors away. A lot of Lings were dying to those shells. Each of these tanks have a decent amount of kills. I think Select needs more Marines. Oh, moving up. A couple fungals on these Banshees. Not going to do much. Infested Terran going down. Destiny does need to get a Spire or something. Spire was on the way, is on the way. Hive is almost up for Destiny. But just this Marine Infestor isn't, or Ling Infestor isn't doing too much for Destiny right now. Select does have a contain on him. And if you notice, it's kind of weird. Select doesn't even have any Medivacs out here. Select does see Destiny moving around the corner. Should know what's happening. And yeah, still no Medivacs out for Select. A couple of Fungals gonna take out these Marines. Oh, Simeon picked off another Infestor. Can't pick off a couple more if Destiny isn't careful. And it looks like a lot of Destiny's units are just sitting back here waiting. Medivacs are up for Select. But I don't know. Select just has such a good map presence right now. It looks like these Marines are going to kill a lot. No. Destiny is running his units in, but Select has tanks prepared. Wow, Select just has an incredible map presence right now. His units are just everywhere. Look at these tank spreads as well. But Destiny does break through. But there are still a lot of units here for Select. And Destiny gonna take a hidden 4th. Pretty smart decision, seeing as his opponent has a 4th as well. Income tab. Wow, Select just macroing like crazy. 84 SCVs. And that doesn't include drones. And I guess Select is just gonna position a guy out here. And he is smart enough. Select is smart enough to bring in a Marine. Check this base for expos because he knows that there's no way Destiny could survive off of these 3 bases. Another SCV and Marine going down this way to check as well. And Destiny does see Select's positioning, but Select just going to spread out his units and creep in a little at a time. And this tank is able to hit the Vespane Geyser from so far away. And look at Select's placement of Marines, pretty nice. He has nice spread to try to mitigate the effect of the fungals. Supply count right now is heavily in favor of Select by a whole 50 supply. I think Destiny is in a very bad position. He's gonna need some amazing fungals to win this. Drones have been pulled. And it looks like Select is gonna move in. He does have a dropship going down, and wow, Select's just gonna move in pretty much. He's just so far ahead right now. Destiny's clumping up his infestors, which isn't the smartest thing to do. He needs to throw some fungals or something down. Drop in Destiny's expansion. This medevac will go down, but the Marines are still there to do a lot of damage. A lot of Destiny's infestors are going down. He has a couple of corruptors on the way. 22 Zerglings, adrenal glands, and +3 are almost done for Destiny, but that's not enough. He needs some macro harder, needs more units. GG by Destiny. After that contain, it was really hard for him to come back, I guess. And Select takes game 1 of this match 5 between Root and Dignitas. Look forward to the next game.